Hi everyone, it's Christy Marie. I wanted to introduce you to Dad. So let's see if he's in the mood. We'll turn this around. Say hi, Dad. Say hi, wave. Can you say hi? Yeah? I love you. Yeah. No, I want you. Okay. He's probably tired. But now I'm going to introduce you to my husband, Rusty.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, so, anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update on what is happening. Okay. We've had a little bit of a setback, and that's okay. So, we thought our house was sold. Lesson learned. Don't ever take word of mouth, for one, and don't always believe that everyone has your best interest at heart. What started to be that was supposed to be a convenience for me and my husband, and that's why we're going to go this route, ended up being more of a convenience to them. And yeah, that's not going to work. And so I always have struggled with setting boundaries, and sometimes, no, not sometimes, I'm always really super nice, and it takes a lot for me to get angry about things. And so my husband realized that I was just being taken advantage of. And I've never let my husband handle anything. This is one of the lessons I learned. First of all, boundaries. Second of all, let my husband handle things. Certain things. Um, I am a control freak. Okay? Really. I'm a control freak. And the reason for that is because when you've spent your entire life doing everything yourself, you don't know how people can help you. Like my husband would always ask me all these years, he'd be like, "How can I help you? I'm struggling here, sitting here looking at you like I don't know how to help you." And I'm like, "I don't know how you can help me." And the thing is whenever he would try, I would be like, "No, let me do it. You don't do it right." Well, let me tell you, he handled this phone call way better than I would have. So lesson learned. Okay. Sometimes when something's a gut feeling, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a blessing. It means it's like God teaching you a lesson too. And listen, growing is a continuous thing. Okay. You never stop growing. So there's that. We have a realtor coming tomorrow. He is going to take pictures, and we're going to ask him for a virtual, if he can do like a virtual tour for people, so that this makes it convenient for Dad, so we don't have to constantly move him out of the house, for people to come and look. So, how we are totally ready to go. We're a little bit irritated that we've wasted 2 months now, and we've lost 3 RVs that we've wanted, and and we want to go. Like, we're ready. We want to get on the road, and what we're gonna do is visit some friends and family around Wisconsin, Illinois, Minnesota, Michigan. And then I'm headed to Utah, or we are headed to Utah to visit a very good friend there. And my husband and I are going to take care of some personal things that we want to take care of there. And then we are headed to Arizona and Florida for the winter. But Arizona first, because that is where we are going to have our residents to start the nonprofit. And the reason why we're doing it there is, see, everything kind of works towards me integrating some friends that have helped me over the years. And are important to me. And so I wanted to kind of help them while they're helping me, in a sense. So Arizona's going to be the first place we start. And so I want you to, anyone you know in Arizona and Florida for the winter, we are going to be there. We are going to be getting things going, which mean we are going to be out there doing the work. We are going to be coming to you. Do you want us to come there and clean your house? Do you want us to come there and just hang out with you and your loved one? We can bring dad. They can hang out together. Do you want us to go shopping for you? Whatever it is that you as a family caregiver needs, we are going to be there to help you. If we can't get to everyone right away our first time around, trust me, we will get there. But this is our goal. Our goal is to go state to state to state. We are going to go to your, we're going to find the resources in each state, and we're going to pass that knowledge on to you. And if we feel that there are no resources, which I know they're not, so I'm going to fight for more, because it's ridiculous. So, that's what we're going to do. Also, we're going to be holding benefits. My husband wants to do, he wants golf courses to get involved, because my husband would love to do a tournament benefit where the proceeds go to our nonprofit. And he would love to participate in that. So, if any of you would love to participate in any of this, just let me know, because we are keeping track of all the people that we need to stay connected with along the journey. Just know we will eventually make it to your state, and we are here to help. That is our goal. It's more than just spreading awareness. It's more than that to us. It's about it. Ultimately, I want to be part of finding a cure. It would be lovely if it was an all natural cure, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find a cure for this horrible disease, because I now know what you all are going through. I never imagined myself in this situation, ever, ever. I was the person that said I would never take care of another person. I don't have children, so, but now I know that's my purpose. My purpose is, first of all, taking care of dad taught me a lot of lessons. My husband, too. He might try to deny it, but it's true. And then, just this growth for me. So I wanted to quickly, before I end this video, just kind of wanted to tell you a little bit of something that I've been doing too. So, as a family caregiver, you're stuck at home. You're stuck at home, and some of us, we can't go out and get a job because you don't have someone to watch your loved one while you go work. So you're stuck there. And this makes it more difficult, because there's not enough money to keep up with all the bills and all the things, to give them the best care that you want to give them. So that's when I went in search for another income. And in my search for another income, I came across network marketing. Now, I know. Let me tell you, it was a little roller coaster to get to where I'm at, but I wouldn't change it, because this is where I found my growth. This is where I found the courage to do what I'm about ready to do. This is where I found a way to heal. And it's also where I found the best friends I could ever ask for in this entire world. Ever. I feel that God led me to this company. I feel that God led me to this supplement. And the reason for that is, first of all, it's new and it's unique. It's a strip, or oral film would be the proper way. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And it looks like this. This is literally curcumin, thiamine, which is vitamin B1, and NAC. And if you don't know what those ingredients are, You can look them up on the NIH website, nih.gov website, and check it out, man. Because now, when I first tried it, um, I am someone, obviously, if you're a caregiver, you deal with stress, okay? You deal with stress, maybe sadness. I was always sad. I was crying in the corner every freaking 5 minutes. I was always that panic attack. Like, I'd be so stressed to the point where I'd just be like, and then I just felt like I was going to have a heart attack. And then you get the paper bag, and I sometimes vomited. And I never could, I felt tight all the time. And then me and my husband, we struggle with that squirrel brain. We always our brain is going like this, and I always feel like I need a secretary to like file away the things in my head because there's always so much going on up there that I just could not calm my thoughts enough to even deal with Dad on some days. I couldn't sleep. Now I get better sleep. The gut health, that's another thing. Like, I knew I needed help with my gut at all. And it's truly amazing when I realized that there was something all natural that worked like that. And a lot of people are skeptical because they're like, oh my God, what's this? But that's okay because it's new and it's unique. And the difference is it doesn't have to go through your digestive system. You literally put it on your tongue and let it dissolve, and it like hits your bloodstream. So typically when you take a supplement in pill, powder, shake form, it has to go through the digestive tract, and it you lose absorbency along the way. And so really, in all reality, even your medications, you're only benefiting about 10% of them. And so if you actually look up the oral film, you'll know that the medical field is actually looking into putting medication on an oral film because they can use less ingredients and give you more of an impact. Well, at least ours does that because we have technology to do that. So, and that's exclusive to us. So, hope they can figure that out. But, anyways, now that's how it helped me and my husband. But Dad, okay, so I didn't give it to Dad at first because Dad, okay, so we couldn't get him to take a pill, powders. We'd mix things in his drinks and he'd be like, he'd see something floating in there and he wouldn't drink it on purpose, So, and he's not stupid, okay? He's got dementia, but he's not stupid. So then I started trying to give it to him. And so dementia, and how they get that high stress. Some people like to call it a certain thing, but I just call it high stress because it's where they're constantly pacing, getting into everything. And this was an all-day thing for a year for me and my husband. We could not turn our heads. The minute we were turning our heads, guess what Dad was doing? He was either peeing in a corner or like turning on the gas stove or trying to stick his hand in a garbage disposal. And Dad is deaf, so he doesn't hear that the garbage disposal's on. That's another difficult thing, is that he's deaf. So it's not like I can just yell his name. I have to literally run as fast as I can to get to him, and not scare him. Because in all reality, when you're freaking out about something like, oh my God, he just turned on the gas stove, and you're chasing him down, and then you get there and he's like, thinking I'm going to beat him or something. But I can totally get it. So anyways, and Dad has gut issues. He's struggled with gut issues most of his adult life, okay? And literally this man would be consistent 10 to 14 days before he would poop. I'm not kidding you. I would sometimes have to guide it. I'd be behind him and I'd be like, bend over, Dad, and I'd be trying to help it come out. I'm not even kidding you, okay? I've been in some pretty disgusting situations with Dad, but this is what I gotta do, and it's actually helped me. My husband still can't walk in a room sometimes after Dad has gone number 2 and without Me, I'm like, what? I can't smell anything. I think I'm so immune to it. So every time somebody comes over, I'm like, do I stink like pee or poop? You know, because you don't know. You live in it. So, anyways, so I didn't want to give it to him right away because of the fact that Dad, when I first started giving it to him, he would take it out of his mouth and then he'd play with it and then it would dissolve all over his hands. And I was like, listen, Dad, we don't have the money for you to keep wasting things. And so I kind of gave up because, in all reality, what do people do? They're like, Christy, it's not your job to save him. You know, it's just your job to comfort him. And nobody ever believes in all natural anymore. If I talk to hospice or a doctor about something all natural, they look at me like, no, 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 just give him this. Just give him this. And one doctor prescribed Dad Adderall. Like, what brain dead doctor prescribes someone with dementia Adderall? Like, this is where I mean that sometimes I think they prescribe you something just to get you out the door because they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to answer the questions. So they just, here's some medication. Here, we'll see if this works. So anyways, and now I'm not saying that everything works for everyone because obviously everyone with dementia is different. But with Dad, he suffered with gut and that high stress. And if we could get those two things under control, our life would literally, we feel like we have it easy right now. Okay? Like, I'm not kidding you. We were so exhausted and so all the time we couldn't get anything done because it was always dad, 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 dad. So I finally found a way. So because it's so convenient, I actually clip it up. I cut it into little pieces and I put it in his peanut butter and jelly sandwich or I put it in his food. I mix it because it like dissolves in his hot food too. So that helps. And I just mix it in there and then he eats it all. And then like literally, you guys, he's been on this for almost 2 months. Or has it been 2 months? It might be 2 months now. I did not want to add anything to his regimen because I wanted to see what this would do for him. Because I knew what it did for me and I knew what it did for my husband. Because if you take care of someone with dementia, I guarantee you this supplement will help you. I can't guarantee you that. So I shouldn't say that. But I think that everyone needs the supplement. I think they do. So he literally went like total opposite. Like literally, Dad does not pace anymore. The only times he paces is when he's got to poop. And we have got that 10 to 14 day stretch of poop down to 4 days. 4 days. There was a consistent 7 days that he pooped in that stent, in that 2 month time. And now we got it down to 4 days. To me, that's freaking amazing. That keeping him calm and him sleeping all through the night. I've tried melatonin. I'm not even gonna lie. I've tried THC gummies with CBN in it, when we were in a state where it was legal. I've tried, they gave me, morphine because every time, we are confused about what's going on with Dad, they're like, here, give him some morphine. I'm like, no, man. Like, no. I don't want to keep him like that. No. So, but that's me, like I said. So I just had to tell you that because it is my job, I feel, as a human being, as a caring human being, that if I find something that has helped me and my loved one deal with the stress, the mood, the panic attacks, the patience, the sleep, the energy, the focus, the gut health, if I'm not telling you about it, then I've failed you. That's how I feel. Then I've failed you. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on all the things, okay? If you want to know anything more about this, just leave a comment. You can actually, or I could leave in the comments my email. so that you can email me with any questions. I can send you more information, all of the things, because I'm truly here to help you. I really am. And I'm going to make it to where, because I became a brand partner with this company, that every I'm going to actually make it to where 10% of my income, right now, all of my income will go towards the nonprofit, all of it. From that, from anything, all of my money is going right into this nonprofit, except to eat. But that's all I need right now is to eat. So then I'm going to literally 10% of my income every month will go to my nonprofit. That is what it's about. It's about to get out there and help you feel better, help you get some time away, help you get more resources. Let's fight together, because I'm more than willing to have anyone. If you're interested in helping at all in any way, please let me know. Because let's go. Let's help each other. Let's change this disease. Let's change the way that let's change it. Let's change everything. Let's change the world. Like I'm all for that. So anyways, I think I'm talking in circles now, cuz that's just me. But anyways, I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if you need anything, just reach out, comment, whatever. But we will make it to your state eventually here. So see you soon. Bye for now.